0.6 is known as 6/10. 0.06 is known as 600th. 0.006 is known as 6,000. Hello guys, this is Uncle DJ from Mathematical Series for Junior and Senior Secondary. Today, we are going to learn how to write small numbers. Remember in the last class, I gave you a couple of home tasks on how to read and write large numbers. These are the answers to those home tasks. The answer to the very first question, the answer to the second question is this. This is the answer to the third question. This is the answer to the fourth question. The final answer to the fifth question. And the final answer to the sixth question. Now let's get back to the topic of today, how to write small numbers. What we consider as small numbers are numbers that are slightly greater than 0. So they could come in form of fractions. They are generally regarded as small positive numbers. Small numbers need to be given special names for the ease of writing. In case you want to write and you want to write small numbers, it is very good for us to give it special names so that you'll be able to write them easily. In this particular case, you will see that this is 0, and slightly above 0, we have some figures just after 0. So these are the form of small numbers we are talking about: 0.6, 0.06, 0.006, 0.006, 06. So these are examples of small numbers, and they have special names. 0.6 is known as 6/10. 0.06 is known as 600th. 0.006 is known as 6,000. 0.0006 is known as 6/10,000. How they got these names is what I'm going to explain now. Now, let's say you have a small number 0.6. It can be written in different forms. This form that we are talking about right now, 0.6, is known as the decimal form. This same decimal form can be written in other forms. Now, for example, 0.6 is the same thing as, in fraction form, is 6 all over 10. How did you get this 6 over 10? That's what I'm going to explain right now. If the number is given to you, if the small number is given to you in this form, decimal form, you can write it as fractional form just by writing this 6 that you see here. You first write 6 all over, then you count the number of digits after the decimal point. Here we have just 1, so you now write 1 all over 10. This 0 that you have here is to represent the number of digits you have after the decimal point. You can see we have just 1 digit. That's why we put 10 here. That's why it's 6 all over 10. Now here, 0.06. How many? First of all, you write 6. Then how many digits do you have after the decimal point? We have 2. So we write 100. The 2 zeros is as a result of we have 2 digits after the decimal point. That's why we have 00. Now the name is simply what do we have under the 6? We have 10, right? We have 10 under the 6, so it becomes 6/10. TENTHS, 6/10. Then here, 6 all over 100, right? It becomes 600th. 6 all over 1000 is 6,000th. Why 6 all over 10,000 is 6/10,000th. So that's exactly how the name was gotten. So when you have decimal form, it's always very nice for you to convert it to fractional form. Then you name it accordingly. It's very easy. Also, you can have it in fractional form and convert it to decimal. All you have to do is write first of all, you write down the 6. After writing 6, you count the number of zeros that you have behind it or under, which is just 1. So you move a decimal point like this once, and you get 0.6 as the answer. If you want to convert this one to decimal form, all you have to just write is, you first write 6. After writing 6, you now count the number of zeros, 2. So you move the decimal point twice, 1, 2. It becomes 0.06. This is exactly what we have here. So, and that's exactly how you do the remaining ones. Now let's try to solve some questions to make it a lot clearer. Write the following as decimal numbers. You can see we are trying to get this now. Decimal, we are trying to write the decimal form of these numbers. So how do we write it? Now they gave us the name and want us to get the decimal form. So what we do is this: a 38,000th. First convert it to fractional form. You can see thousandth. It means 38 over 1,000, right? Now the next thing is now that it's in fractional form, now convert it to decimal form. To convert to decimal form, first of all, you write your 38, you write it down. After writing 38, you now tell yourself, how many times do I move the decimal, how many times do I move the decimal point? 1, 2, 3. You move it 3 times. In what direction? You move it in the left direction from the back. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So it becomes 0.038 or 0.038. You can put a 0 at the back here too. It becomes 0.038. Very simple. Now let's go to the next question. Now this one already is in fractional form. They want us to convert it to what? To decimal form. So 566 over 10,000. Quite easy. All you have to do is just write 566. Then you now count. How many times am I supposed to move the decimal point from the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So let's move it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we now put the dot here. It becomes 0.566, or you put 0 at the back, 0.0566, which is quite easy. Now let's do this next one. We have 350 millionth. So it becomes 350 millionth simply means 350 over 1 million. How many zeros is 1 million? 6 zeros. So it becomes 350 over 1,000,000. That's 6 zeros. Now you now write, how many times do you have to move the decimal point? First of all, you write your 350, 350. First write your 350. Then you now ask yourself, how many times do I move the decimal point? You count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. So you move 1, 2, 3. Then you keep moving. 4, 5, 6. That makes it 6 times. So you now put some zeros there just to make sure it's now complete. 6 digits. It becomes 0.000350 or 0.000350. So now that we've done some couple of examples, try to work this on your own, the home task. 48 hundredth, 56 over 1,000, 6 over 100, 2 10,000th. Try to write it in decimal form. Very, very important. So that is exactly, and when you do that, write your answers in the comment section. I'll check it out. In the next class, we are going to be learning how to find factors and prime factors of numbers. In that particular video lesson, first of all, I'll be giving you the answers to this home task. Then we'll be working on that particular video lesson. I hope this lesson has been helpful. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.